Hello Amit, thanks for talking to us with Indian News.
Thank you, Agastya, and thank you for having me on the Indian News.
I know we are trying to be more formal, but this is very casual interview. The reason I want to talk to you today is, of course, your pilot episode, The Different Worlds.
She was just different.
Don't worry, Sahib. The Indian will do the dishes.
Well, according to the roster that you wrote, it's your fucking turn anyway.
What made you to start making films?
My background is a little bit strange. I don't come from a film background. I was born in a city called Dehradun in India, and I was working in a corporate sector. And I still one of my profession is data analytics. That's my full-time job. It's been 6-7 years I've been doing acting. Acting in theater, in movies, in short movies, and I've done some plays in India as well as here in Australia.
Did you see that girl again today?
Yes, I saw her.
And?
She asked me to play table tennis.
Whoa, slow down, stud.
This idea actually came up, I've been here for 4 years in Australia, and what I've been observing is I actually found some gaps between Indian and Australian community, as such. For example, if there are two Indian friends, or there are two Indian families, they'll visit together, or they'll go to the picnic, and they'll have maybe family gathering. But why is it not happening between Indian and Australian community?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, what is actually missing? So, and then I started doing some research, and then I found out, okay, there are a lot of factors to it. One is definitely a language, maybe religion, and then maybe thinking.
What you doing? What you doing, man?
I was just putting my protein powder in the cupboard.
Oh, it's not a cupboard. It's a temple where I worship. Not every day, but it's sacred,
I'm so sorry, man. I didn't realize.
India is a diverse country, but you can see some gaps there as well. I think what I found, the core of it is coming out of your comfort zone. And the same is applicable in India, and same is applicable here. This entire project is a collaboration of me and my co-writer, and his name is Steve. I was not a professional writer, so I thought I should start from somewhere. So that's where I joined one writing group here in Brisbane, and that's where I met this my co-writer Steve. So I was pitching this idea to a lot of people. I think writing professionally and writing, amateur, as an amateur writer, is a different thing. You have to start from somewhere, but writing needs a strict discipline, and then it needs a good formatting. It has to be crisp. The best thing is learning and meeting people who are aligned with your thoughts. So I think if someone is trying to start from somewhere, the good idea is to join some groups, or to get a company of people who professionally write, so that what you write, you can get the feedback, because you think what you're writing is the best, but that might not be best from the other person's point of view. And that's where you really need to get the feedback. And one important thing is keep writing, whatever it's good or bad. So for me, I think that worked.
Right.
So when I met this co-writer, he said, "Oh, I think this will definitely work."
Yeah, you mean Steve?
Steve, yeah, Steve Haynes. And it's been 2 years. We've been writing, and it took us a lot of time, because when we started writing, what we were writing about, this actually came there. He was from a different culture, I am from a different culture, and we were collaborating together to create something, which can bridge those gaps. So the first thing we had to do is overcome our gaps, and that's what the beauty of this project was. They came on the surface, we discussed, we overcame, and then we wrote about it. Okay, I think this is how it. So this project is a bit of a reality and also a bit of a fiction. So it's so it has some of my real observation, some of Steve's real observation. Some of it we kind of dramatized, just to make it a good story.
There's no secret Indian plan to come here and take your jobs. If anything, we are just more aspirational. So we're willing to work and work hard.
There are times when we were very frustrated, things weren't working, but I think at the end of it, we have been able to create a good story.
Is there anything that you kept in mind while you're writing the script about racism?
I did not want it to become a completely racist topic. My thing is a collection of different issues. There's a hidden, I think Australia has been growing, but can we deny, no, there's no racism? Have they overcome that? No, there's a hidden racism. So I think, but that can also be, I think, overcome, if we follow this, what I call is a coming out of your comfort zone.
Yeah, definitely.
So it's, I think most of it happens when the two communities on two people don't understand each other. There's just one thinking, which says, okay, they have taken our jobs, they have taken, what we have created, but if there's a good understanding that, okay, they're also contributing what we have created, and we are also understanding from them.
Tell me, when are you going to make the rest of the episodes? I'm really excited about that.
We are already in a process of pitching the idea to broadcasters in Australia, even to some of the Indian producers there. So it'll all depend on the the response which we get. I think we are getting a very good response so far. People have responded well, and people are saying that they can relate to this, which is very important for us. Something what we produce is relatable. So the next thing will definitely depend on people's more response. We have a crowdsource funding page, so I would appreciate if people who like it can actually crowdsource, so we can actually shoot further episodes. So we are also very keen to shoot further episodes, because one of the feedback we are getting is we want to see more, because people are really excited to see. So it's in a process. I would encourage people to share it, watch it, and then if they can donate, that will be really great and will inspire us to create more episodes.
I appeal to our audience who are watching this interview, please go and watch Different Worlds on YouTube.
Type Different Worlds web series on YouTube, and you'll get the our web series. And one of the thing I also would like to say is, if there are, as you said, the Indian filmmakers, there are not many Indian filmmakers we have seen. So I'll say people who actually want to do it, who are in Australia, feel free to do it. In fact, take some charges, start writing, and my doors are always open. Come and talk to me how I made it. I can learn something from you, and you can learn something from me, and we can produce something together. So I think I'll encourage people to come out of their comfort zone and just keep making content.
That's great. On that note, thank you so much, Amit. Thanks for talking to us.
Thanks, Agastya. Thanks for having me.